Hello YouTube, welcome back to Transport Fever Season 2, The Great Lakes. Last time out, what did we do last time out? I have to try and remember. Oh yes, we did some trams. So we had a bunch of trams starting out in Toronto, and did we do any trams in Chicago? Did we do anything in Chicago? I know we started up tram routes, but did we actually purchase any trams? No, we did not. Right, so how are we going to start this? Well, we're going to... Yep, make sure that the tram routes are there for starters. There we go, we do have tram routes. What we're going to do is, I've just noticed that this bit needs to be upgraded, otherwise we're not going to be able to get any trams out of here. So we're going to put some... not that. I just want to just do that. There we go. Right, so that allows us to have trams actually leaving the depot, otherwise we'll be in a bit of a pickle. And we're going to purchase some trams over here, and we're going to make them nice and green. Why not? We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just going to see what happens with 8. We'll add more along the way if we need to. And we're going for Chicago clockwise. And then we're going to go for the brighter green ones. Oh, not that green. Not that green either. Maybe that green, just a bit brighter. We're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And we're going to go for Chicago anti-clockwise. Right, so there we go. We have the trams on here. What is today's goal though? What are we going to be doing in today's episode for most of it? You know, I really want to upgrade this bridge. I really want to upgrade this bridge. It's just, it's too high, it's too weird for me. I'm going to need to delete things. No, we're going to leave that bridge for now. That's not what we're here to do. In this episode, we do have to start preparing for more lines. So obviously we've got the line that wants to go up to Sault Ste. Marie. We've got the line that wants to go up to Thunder Bay, which we don't have anything here at the moment. So we are going to have to work all of that out. But to do that, I've realized that to have more effective lines, we're okay here with the number of platforms we've got. For example, platform 6 is still empty. Now that being said, it looks like this is getting a little bit too busy. Maybe having the extra platforms was a good idea that we did at the start of the series, but we're going to have to see. What I could do is I could just delete this and bring this all the way back, although that's going to be a problem. I think we're stuck with this with the 12 platforms. What we're not stuck with though is platforms over here that are useless. So what we're going to do here to start off is demolish this signal, demolish this section of track. Yep, we've got lots of demolition going on in today's episode. Like so. And we're going to increase the number of tracks at Fort Wayne. Collision, terrain alignment, collision, collision, terrain alignment, collision. Right, okay, the stations basically increase, become more of a... Oh, well, that's going to be a problem. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to move the bus station over onto this side. So you are actually going to be deleted as well. Confirm destruction. Yes, please. And we'll increase the station size now. There we go. Perfect. And the platform size is absolutely fine. And we're not going to have a secondary street connection on here, because otherwise things will go a little bit out of hand. At the moment anyway, we might do that after. And we're going to apply. We'll come back to the bus stop or bus station in a moment. Let's have a look at the tracks. What speed are we getting here? 49, no. No. Pull that back. And we're not having electrified track. 75 works fine for me. that can go through there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, hang on a minute. That's a freight line. It is a freight line, correct. If you look at that, you'll see that it's a freight line going through there. But that doesn't mean that we're going to have just the freight running through there. We might be able to put some passenger lines through that if possible. If possible. We will have to see. Because, of course, the freight can just stop and wait. You have a passenger train running into the station on this side, and the freight line can just stop there and wait, and that way it gives us the middle free if we want to have a pass-through for anything. Right, so that's one station done. Like I said, we need to put the bus stop back in. Is it a large one or a small one? It's going to be this one. Just thought about this. Surely if I just stick it in there, we should be able to leave it there. Why do we need a large bus station here? We don't. It's not going to be a huge town, so we don't need a large bus station. Right, that's that done. Look at the way this town is growing. It's really strange. It's growing like one of those Space Invaders. Very interesting. Okay. So we've done that. Next up, how's Detroit looking? 6 lines here is absolutely fine. We're going to have to do the tram lines over on this side. The depot's looking nice, and the best part about this is that the city is now expanding out this way. If you can see that the city started to just expand out on this side. Obviously, it's around here as well. But if we can have it expanding more and more out this side, right up towards the depot, that's going to look really, really cool. So there is that to consider. Toronto has only 4. Now I'm thinking, I'll have to think about increasing that to 6. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. But whilst we're in Ottawa, now Ottawa can stay as 4. Obviously, New York we don't have to worry about. Buffalo. 4 or 6. If I was to put 6 on that, what would happen? It wouldn't really mind. But at the moment, we don't need that. That being said, whilst we're here, we should change this onto the right platform. Because at the moment, if you look at this, it's coming in on this platform, which is no good, because it means that the trains going to that way have to wait. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring that onto platform 2 as well. There we go, done. That's better. That's a lot better. We are going to have to connect that up possibly onto the other side, and I know somebody said that it doesn't seem too much of an issue over here with the bridge. It will become an issue because, as you can see, there are only 3 lines at the moment. There's going to be another line coming into Buffalo, as well as other lines going this way. If you look at the moment, there's just this one line, and just in one direction going this way. There's going to be another line going that way, and there's going to be a line using this section of track here. So it is going to become very busy, so we are going to have to increase the number of we're going to have to expand the bridge to 4 lines. Now what I might do is I might just say, okay, we'll go through this tunnel, and then as we cut through the tunnel, we'll sort it out. Someone also asked for smoothing along this lakeside. I think it was here. I'm gonna have to look back at the video as to where it was. I think it was along this area. So let's get a little bit of smoothing done. Just a little bit, not too much. I'm not looking at. I want some cliff faces because I think it looks really cool to have cliff faces. And on this side, the reason I'm doing this is like a seawall for me. So as the lake can actually rise up above the level of the track and still go back. Obviously, there's saturation and everything, but we're not going to worry about the saturation of the ground. Let's do this. Just smooth it up a little bit. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Tell you what, we'll get rid of the cliff bit here. How's that? Is that looking better now? I think that looks a lot better. Perfect. And again, like I said, on this side, exact same premise, that the lake can come up pretty high and not actually flood the entire track. So same premise there. That's why I'm not going to be smoothing around that side. Right, what else do I need to worry about over here? 6 track there, not a problem. Over here we've already got 6, right? Yep, we've got 6 and everything's okay here. We have 6 here, which we don't have to worry about. What I should have done is I should have run that out. It would have made it look like it continues down this way, which is exactly what it does in real life. Let's go over here. Pittsburgh, this is going to need 6 track. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Well, that's going to be an issue. Okay. We are going to need 6 track here for the express routes, which then would file into 4 track after Pittsburgh. So it'd be 6 track probably up to here, and then as these join together, these will join in to a 4 track approach. I am also thinking of bringing in the speed mod. There's a mod where I can actually select the speed of the tracks, so I'm thinking of slowing this entire approach down with the speed mod. So that might be handy. I might do that. Let me know in the comments box. This is okay, this is okay. We are going to probably 6 track some of this. How are we looking here? Can we increase the number of tracks here? Okay. Perhaps with no secondary street connection? Yes, we can. We can do it here. Okay. 26 buildings are going to be removed, but we can do it. Oh, and there's a collision with the bus station. Right. Delete the bus station first. Five track. 6 track causes a collision with this corner here, but we can remove 26 buildings to expand this station. Is that something I want to do? Surely it's going to have to be done, right? With the amount of traffic that travels through here. And look at that. All of these are busy. Unless trains are always going to be stopping at Columbus, which might be the case. Or some trains stop at Columbus, some trains stop at Cincinnati. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to need to. With the amount of trains that are going to be running through here, we're going to have to do this. Okay, apply. And suddenly everything disappears. Look at that. Okay, and we haven't got the secondary street connection anymore. However, we're going to fix that up right now. Yeah, we're going to fix that up right now by bringing that back all the way, adding the secondary street connection in like so. Talk about major roadworks in the area. And then we're going to go for large street. So we should do a large street. Goes. You can't do that. Okay. Think. Yeah. Got it. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we can actually create, if we really want, we can create a couple of small streets. Look at this. Small street that goes just along there. Up to there. I can make that junction a little bit better. From here, not there. a little bit closer. There, that will do. That's better. That's a much better junction. Works for me. And then they can build their stuff along that side. That kind of works out. Kind of works out okay. Let's put the bus station back in, which we should now be able to fit. Too much curvature. Okay. Suppose we're going to have to do it like this now. There we go. It handles the station, so that's okay. Right. That's Columbus sorted. This road. Wow. Alright. Now, obviously, we're going to have to do some more work with the rails. But for now, we have the 6 platforms. That's the important part. Same for Cincinnati. Let's go ahead and sort this one out. Actually, double check to make sure everything's okay here. Everything is okay there. We need to upgrade Cincinnati. Now, this is going to be an issue, I believe. Yes, because of the tunnels. Is there any train in the tunnel? No trains in the tunnel. Yeah, because of the tunnel, because of this section here. So let's get rid of that. Let's actually demolish this entire area. And again, it's because of these people who build up on the bridges. That's the primary issue, and something's happened here. So we're actually going to rework this approach right now. Remember I said I wanted to rework this approach? Looks like we're reworking the Cincinnati approach right now, and I guess that can be the title. I cannot actually. There we go. Some crazy amount of building work going on here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now there's a hole in the terrain for me, which is no good. She's going to do that. Then I'm actually going to raise the terrain over here. We're going to try and level this terrain out a little bit better. There we go. And now we're going to do a slightly wider terrain, flatten. That's a bit better. Perfect. Okay. Now we can increase this. I hope. 6 tracks. No secondary street connection. Unable to align terrain. Where? Yeah, I swear if it's because of these guys over here. I'm almost 100% certain it's because of this. Go away. There we go. In fact, just go away. It's your own fault for having built here. You should know never to build on a bridge like that. We're also going to have to demolish that and that and that. Right, okay. There's a lot of work going on here. We'll smoothen this all out. Smooth, 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 smooth. Over here. Smooth on that side. Definitely smooth up on this side. Now, surely it should be able to upgrade the station now. Yes, it can. Perfect. Okay, we now have the 6 tracks that we need for this station. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Okay, now if we can connect the road back up. Too much slope. Although we can connect it up over there, but that is quite a slope, isn't it? So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to change this around to something a little bit more interesting. Can we just tunnel it, actually? Or leave this flat. Hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. And it may be my best idea yet. Yes, it is. It's my best idea yet. And I just hope... Too much curvature. Since this station is no longer going to be expanding, there's a U-bend. We've got a U-bend. The bus station is probably not going to fit in here, is it? Oh, it can fit if we remove the buildings. I want to avoid removing the buildings. Okay, there must be a way for me to get this in without removing the buildings. There has to be a way. Let's build a medium street that goes almost straight. Let's see what happens if I do that. Okay. And try and fit a bus station in there. One building will be removed. I really don't want to remove those buildings. Okay, so if I can ease it along a little bit more by deleting that area, I don't mind getting rid of that building, because that road was a bit of a mess anyway. Right, and then how are we going to do this? Nice gentle upward slope like so. I think that works well. These roads are... This hill is just really difficult. But if I can do this... Yeah, I want to try and tighten that up a little bit. There we go. Now let's see where the bus station can fit. Without removing any buildings, as close as you can get, please. There. And that should service the train station. Oh wait, there's a bus. I did all this for a bus station. There's a bus station on the other side. Okay. Okay. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Remain calm. That is very steep uphill though. Really steep. I don't like that uphill at all. Let's just do that and see what happens. Okay, well at least we can actually have buildings here now, as opposed to what we couldn't do before. I'll smooth this out. It's easier to maintain a little bit. There we go. Now you can build some buildings there. That'll be quite easy. You can even maybe stick another small building up there. It's just a way to get in around Cincinnati. Okay, so we've done that. Now the problem is that actually this side. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Okay, so before we had the bridge started over here. Now, if we were to try and connect 6 lines now. Now, I don't mind this being slower. I really don't. What I need, though, is I need it to be connecting. That's all. 26 is not my idea of good. Right. If I can tunnel right there, 41. Again, not my idea of... It is happy to tunnel right there. Okay. So, I tell you what. Let's tunnel in and see what happens now. So we've got the tunnel in. So that's the initial tunnel. Now what if we were to try and split out from the tunnel? Yeah, it's not good. We need it to be 6 tracking into the tunnel. That's what we need. 35. Again, that's too slow. Actually, you know what? Because they're going to be... Anyone's going to be here, they're going to be stopping, aren't they? Maybe it's not too slow. Yeah, maybe it isn't too slow, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Right. What I have done is I have made a bit of a mess of this. I don't know how to fix it. So I can't actually get underground to see. There we go. What I needed to do was connect this over onto this side. No. Uh-oh. And I think I crashed it. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode there then. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to go back, do whatever we did before, and try and bring this back with it connected. Oh dear. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever. Let's do an abbreviated version of that. Patreon, like, support, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys in another episode of Transport Fever.